seen my peanut butter sandwich? Later, dude. Nice work, Dan.
There are two major skateboarding series in the world. We got Tony Hawk, of course, and we have Skate.
Yeah.
And while Tony Hawk
Used to be good,
and it's becoming increasingly worse.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony, but how about Skate 3? Because, well, the first one was awesome.
And then the second one is sort of, and the third one is awesome.
It's awesome.
It's
they
pretty
didn't go
awesome.
the way of Tony Hawk?
No, absolutely not. They've the second game had this sort of weird setting where skating is illegal and guards would chase you. They've ditched that completely. Now you're in a new city. Everybody loves skateboarding. But the main focus of the changes they've made is like made the game more accessible. Okay. There's a new thing called Skate School, where you'll be taught basically everything you need to know, and it's completely voluntary. So if you're a skate veteran, you can just skip it. But it has Jason Lee from My Name Is Earl. He's the coach. He's also a pro skater, by the way. And it takes you through everything, like the timing and the control sticks and everything. And then they've added difficulty levels. There's a normal level, which is like the previous games, and then an easy one where you're less likely to bail. It's easier doing the grinds, and then a hard level for the hardcore people. And they have a new map where you can see a list of all the challenges and just, I want to do that one, and then boom, you're there. So you don't have to skate around aimlessly trying to find stuff to do, even though skating around aimlessly is actually pretty cool.
The one thing that a lot of skate, you look at the early good skateboard games, like the first Tony Hawk's, it was kind of like you, and you had skateboarding rinks, and you skateboarded, and then you had a menu. But then as we slowly started to enter these free worlds, the open worlds to move through, we get more and more storyline.
There's a little piece of storyline in Skate 3. It's not a lot, and it doesn't get in the way, but the basic premise is you're this legendary skater who's coming to this new town from the old one, and you're starting your own skateboard company making boards. Doesn't have any meaningful effect on the game, but it does mean that the scores you rack up as you complete challenges are actually board sales. It's a it's a nice way of making a completely abstract term sort of comprehensible. There's a very comprehensive online section where there's a new feature where you can make your own skate rinks, bowls, whatever, verts, ramps, skate holes, and then upload them. And then if other people download them, you get royalties in form of board sales, which gives you more unlocks for your both like clothes and boards, and but also stuff for building the skate levels. The thing that really struck me about this game, though, it's an open world. You can skate around wherever you want. Usually, when I play open world games like Grand Theft Auto or Just Cause, maybe, I get kind of bored easily if I'm not doing a particular mission or anything, because shooting enemy soldiers gets kind of tedious after a while. But I found in Skate 3, just driving around and finding random stuff to grind on is like really relaxing. And I think I've spent hours just not accomplishing anything really, just twiddling around. So, oh, I gotta grind that pipe, or hey, I gotta jump that thing, or oh, there's a shark, I gotta jump over that. That's pretty. I think that captures the essence of the game, really. That it's so easy to just sit down, relax, kick back, and then just skate around, chill out.
Yeah, I find that very intriguing, because that's one of the things that I've felt throughout the Tony Hawk series, when you started to open up the world more, like in Tony Hawk 3 and 4, that after that was just fun. Just you sat down, you played, you grinded away. Didn't really do any challenges, but then it got lost in the attitude. Yeah. Kind of the Jackass came, and everything was about hurting yourself or just making strange noises and spurting water through your nose or whatever, which has been driving me crazy.
Yeah.
ever since that started happening. How's the attitude in Skate 3?
It's really laid back. You know, occasionally you'll find a dude who, you know, who's another pro skater, and then, hey, you know, like, follow me, and then you'll skate around or try to beat my score or whatever. But there's no like in your face rah anything. There is this Hall of Meat mode where it's about hurting yourself and jumping up from high edges. But that's really the extent of the, you know, like deliberate stupidity in the game.
Okay. All right.
So it's really laid back, easy going.
Well, that's
yeah,
that sounds
totally.
great.
Actually, it makes me kind of regret I didn't pick up skateboarding when I was a kid because it looks really cool.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We could have been rich. we're not though. But yeah,
Skate 3, great game.
Sounds great.